This is an exciting time. It's about to be the end of the year. There's a lot of time with friends and families, people coming together, enjoying the holidays, eating a lot of really good food. But there's some things I want you to do when it comes to your finances. This right here is going to be your end of year checklist. And this is one of my many ways that we're going to hack the system. There's going to be three major topics here. The first one is cash flow. This is very important. The second one is investments. Hopefully you have a lot of investments. And the third is like a miscellaneous other bucket, which actually is the most important. Let's start off with cash flow. Cash flow, like I said, is the lifeblood of any financial plan. What I want you to do towards the end of the year with cash flow is analyze your income. A lot of times we focus on expenses, but how often do you analyze your income? I know you say, well, I work for an employer and they pay me a paycheck, but when was the last time you reviewed your pay stub to make sure that they are paying you what they promised to pay you? They're large corporations, but sometimes even they make mistakes. If you're an entrepreneur or somebody who has multiple streams of income, I want you to analyze those streams of income and really think to yourself, where do I need to focus or invest more in the next year to maximize my income that following year? The second thing is keep track of major purchases. I always like to say follow the 1% rule. That's taking 1% of your gross income. Any item that you purchase that is over 1%, I want you to keep a detailed record log of that purchase. Last but not least is giving. Giving is important and it's fulfilling, and I've written a lot about giving. But it's also a tax deductible activity. So making sure that you have given to maximize your tax deduction is really important. The next thing I want to talk about is investments. You've worked hard for this money, you're putting it to work for you. We need to make sure that it continues to work hard just as you are. The first thing I want to talk about is investments, is analyzing your investment mix. Throughout the year, different investments have risen, other investments have fallen, and making sure that your asset allocation, the allocation that you've decided to have to make sure that you are taking the appropriate level of risk is still the case in your investments, because throughout the year your investments have gone up and down, so making that adjustment is important. The second thing is maxing out your tax advantage accounts. Whether that's your Roth IRA, your 401k, making sure that you're putting the most as you can into these accounts is important for your long-term future. The third thing is usually for our more seasoned individuals. So if you're over 70 and a half and you have a tax advantage account, there's a good chance that you have to require minimum distributions. So making sure that you sit down with your accountant and you have taken those for the year. And if you've not, that you do take those is an important thing you need to do towards the end of the year. Last thing with your investments is make sure that you are on track with reaching your financial goals. So you've said, hey, this is how much I've invested. This is where I wanted to be around this time. Are you there? And are there some adjustments, whether it's with your allocation, whether it's your contributions you need to make sure that you are able to achieve your goals? The last thing is the other category, miscellaneous, but that does not make this category less important than any other category we just discussed. The one thing you need to do when it comes to the end of the year checklist is analyze your beneficiaries. Families come together, families break apart, families grow. Making sure that those that you love are the correct beneficiary in your accounts is so important. So that's the thing I want you to check. The second thing is review your insurance policies. We're talking about all the insurance policies. Life insurance policy, your car insurance, your homeowner's insurance, making sure that if assets have appreciated or depreciated, you make the necessary adjustments in your policy so that if something happens, you're well taken care of. The next thing is going to be review your credit report. There's a lot of different hacks going on as far as large companies getting hacked, their database systems. So you are susceptible to a lot of different scams and people who try to steal your identity. So making sure that you are analyzing your credit report, make sure there aren't any strange or suspicious things are important. And last but not least is assess your associations. Friends require time, but sometimes they also require money. Making sure that the A players on your teams are receiving a lot of your money, whether that's investing in them as a person or investing in being able to see them on a regular basis. That's what I want you to focus on. All right, so that is the end of year checklist, making sure you're focused on your cash flow management, your investments, and taking care of the other items that are near and dear to your heart. My name is Randall Avery, owner of Deasil Advisors, a wealth management firm serving clients in the Atlanta metro area and across the United States. And this is how I hack the system. If you like more videos like this, please click the like button. If you want to see more videos like these, please click the subscribe button. And as always, do what you love and love what you do.